code this morning. I slept all night, so. We'll go on a little bit. I'm on the Xbox right now. I'm not on the PlayStation. I don't even feel like getting up over there and getting under the TV to switch it, so. We're on YouTube and Twitch this morning. It means there'll be no music. This is going to be a bore. It is what it is. It's going to be cold here for the next few days. I just put her clothes on before I went to sleep, so the last time I was on. Well, it sure would be nice to be able to be dressed like that right now. It's frigid, man. Frigid. Doesn't stop the idiots around here, though. Nothing ever stops the idiots. Deportation would. Some of them, anyway. Can't do anything about the cokehead Americans. Dopehead Americans. Dopeheads. Okay. Whoa! It's raining. I don't hold my breath at that either, by the way. This has been a sanctuary city for ages. Ages, man. Before people was complaining about it, it was a sanctuary city. Carter started it, according to my father. Carter. He was the first one to start it. Georgia. Georgia. I'm going to be careful. I can't talk politics. It's we're on Rumble. Not Rumble. Just giving them just a little taste. Oh my God, she's falling. Gonna fall to her death. Ooh, that was a fall, man. Look how steep that is. Georgia. Georgia. Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus. You are bound. You get far away from me. Take your monitoring and God, destroy the monitoring spirits. Destroy them. Send your strongest angels. Cut them in two. My last stream, I was actually listening to a preacher on spiritual warfare. That guy was good. I left him on. I fell asleep with him. I woke up to him. His channel was still playing. When I woke up. I don't even remember where your house was at that I bought. I bought one of them. It seems like wickedness is abounding lately. I mean, it's in full force. But as long as you're alive and as long as Christ is letting you get past it, you're winning. Just waking up every day is winning. When the onslaught of evil against you. This is it. I found it. I knew she bought one up here today. You know what I hate about these houses? They're so cheap. They give you the same insides over and over again. Of course, now I want to tell you, I was trying to build a video game. That was one of the things I would overdo. I would eventually overload it. And had so much going on that it wouldn't even load. Like when I was trying to build rooms, I was trying to literally build a room per every scene. I'm picky about that stuff, man. I mean, they just copy and paste you the same old insides in every one of these buildings. That's the exit. I don't want the exit right now. I haven't been to this one in so long I've forgotten where to go. Oh, hold on. The doors are right here to change. I decided to go and change. Why am I cleaning these glazes? I fell asleep with them. Okay. Another thing, if they haven't separated you from guide, that's another win. I've noticed they can't do that. Sometimes I've gotten so low and he still stays with me. That's the one thing, one power that they can't do. That's the one thing that they can't take away. They can ruin your name, they can smear you, they can talk crap about you, but they can't take you away from God. Because he sees the truth. He knows the truth. There we go. Dressing her strange today. I didn't feel like being. I couldn't even look at her in those clothes. It's cold as it is right now here in Georgia. I couldn't even look. I couldn't even look at her being dressed like that. By the way, I don't believe God is a part of the censorship. Now, I'm talking about the censorship of even the knowledge, and yeah, I know what they tell you. I think responsibly he doesn't mind us knowing it. I've just been learning a treasure trove of it lately. It was too early a few years ago. I'm sure that's why he turned off the spigots. I actually started learning in the 12s, and it was too much for me to handle. 9s, 10s, 11s, and 12s. So some learning sort of turned off there for a while. And then I got better at learning the Bible. When I came back. And now he's starting to let the knowledge turn back on again. He's letting me run into all this info. You see, most people are comfortable with being dumb. And that's exactly how this world wants you to be. They want you being dumb. They want you being strung out on a weed or a drug or a pill or or an alcohol bottle, a bottle. So they can keep you dumb. So they can keep you dumbed down. So you never come into being to what you are. And they want to keep you in your place. They'll assault you, they'll attack you, they'll monitor you, they'll stalk you, they'll gang up on you. Make you conform to what they are. Try to make you conform to their ways. I'm never conforming to anybody's ways. I never did and I never will. I never did and I never will. I've always been an enemy to this world. Those people are enemies. The ones that won't just go along with the flow. I also told y'all that a lot of my answers are getting answered. Questions are getting answered. At least where the scriptures are concerned. The wise. Oh, people says, oh, that doesn't matter. He come here to die for your sins. Yeah, it does matter. Your narrative didn't make sense. But now that I'm reading the missing pieces, it's starting to make a whole lot of sense. Your narrative was as bad, your religious narrative was just as bad as your political narratives. And God's been opening my eyes to it lately. It don't make sense, man. Lean not on your understanding. No wonder they don't want you leaning on your understanding. They don't want you realizing it don't make sense. I still count myself a Christian. I still count myself unto Jesus. Yeshua, whatever you want to call him. I'm just not a part of your narrative anymore. In other words, your narratives doesn't rule me anymore. Never did in a way. I didn't ever let them. They'll count you a heretic too. I was actually going to play heresy earlier today, and I forgot. You remember when I was playing music? Because even though I don't think God's dead, their version to me is dead. What they've told me all these years. He's dead. He doesn't exist. I was already questioning him from the time I was a kid. That version's dead. He's completely dead now. There's no going back. There ain't no putting me back in that little box. That little box. They put you in that little box for reasons, though. It's control. It's control. When he said he made them in his own image, he was meaning that he made you in his image too. He didn't mean just them, the ones just wanting to rule over you. He meant you was in that image as well. They lead you to believe there's greater people than you. Just because they got more money or got a bigger name or got a king beside them or a senator beside them or a Congress beside them or a president beside them. Those people are better than you. You better take note. It's all lies, y'all. Jesus shattered that. And y'all remember how they did him? Well, who is him? He's with the sinners. He walked around in the middle of the desert. He could have had off if he wanted to. He didn't come here that way. Because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to shatter their thing. Shatter that thing. There's no level with me. I don't see it. And if you treat me with disrespect, I don't care what you got beside your name. You'll get it back. Show me respect, I'll respect you. You got some credentials and I see them honorable, I will honor those. If I don't think they're honorable, I won't honor it. I don't mind the elders thing. I never did, by the way. That was one of them I never did. You got to use that with a grain of salt. Because the elder may not be any good. The elder might be a molester. Just saying. The elder might be a dirty person. Who wants to destroy other people. I show respect where respect is due. And if I think you've earned it, I'll give you the respect. And if I find out you wasn't honorable and I honored you, I grieve. I grieve because I actually thought you were somebody. I've had that happen a few times. People I thought were good, and then I found out they weren't. And it grieved me. It grieved me. My eyes are hurting this morning. Let's go out to hunt up my eye drops. I'm never going to just honor you just because of your name or what you got beside it or how many dollars you got in your bank. If I see some honorable qualities about you, then I'll honor you. And you probably, if you're one of these big ones, you think, well, I don't give a fuck what you think. Well, it don't matter whether you give a fuck or not. You might as well just keep not giving a fuck. Because that's how it's going to have to be. Because I don't give a fuck that you don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck that you don't give a fuck. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine at not being at your little parties. I'm fine at not being at your places. I'm fine at not being a part of your life or in your life. I'm fine with that. It's okay with me. I don't have to be. I don't have to be at your table. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not talking to my average, everyday people that I have something to do with and associate. Believe me, if I'm making an effort to associate with you, I probably do have some respect for you. If there's somebody that I comment to or I talk to or this and that, then you know for a fact that I'm legitimately respecting you. Because I respected you enough to comment to you. Oh yeah, it's the reset. I ran into the reset. Yep. Network reset. It doesn't affect the stream, it only affects the consoles. I'll have to wait. We'll just give it a little bit. It'll probably take it a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to restart the Xbox. Yep, I was right. It's the reset. Network reset. I programmed that years ago. "6:05 a.m. in honor of TBS. Let's restart. With a wait. I'm usually not on it this time. That's why I chose it. I'm used to sleep. I usually wake up somewhere around 9 to 11. But I'm going to say bye to my Twitch and YouTube audience. I had a good stream. Because I'm afraid I'm going to get into areas that I can't talk about on YouTube. You have to worry about that.